All right, so this is a demo on the updates we've made to the way we process WEO transactions. So this is really just an automation on our side. Right, so let's start off by going to connect a WEO account. You can see this account is empty. So first things, we go to WEO, we're going to select all transactions and link our WEO account. Okay, so first things is log in. Okay, and we will use our MFA code for this. Okay, so we have that code. Okay, so here we're asking for what consent we want to give. We're going to give consent to most of our accounts and allow this. Okay, again we need our OTP code. All right, so we have that. Okay, so here we return back to Fiskl, and we are still updating, but now we're finished. Okay, so what do we see that's different? Everything looks the same over here, but if you open up and you start looking into these accounts, let's open up here, you'll now notice that a lot of transactions are already reconciled with their movement. So for example, if we open this account, we can see that this was movement between our Euro account and our USD account. So if we click on this, we can go see that, yeah, this was our Euro account. This is our Euro account. And we can see that we moved money, on the 4th of the 18th of the 4th, into this account. And we can see the other side of the transaction. So this is what people would normally have to do manually, which they can now do. They can now just gets automatically done. So we can look at some smaller accounts like this Euro account. So you can see here we've got 3 movements where we move money into this account from our OB Fiskl 1 account. We can look at the details of that. We can link to them, and so this takes away a huge amount of work. So you can actually see this when you start looking at the amount of transactions in blue. These have been automatically done, right? So if we come back to here, you can see everything in blue a person would have had to do manually. So some of these we have to do ourselves. So we can do like card insurance. We can categorize this ourselves. So we can say that this is insurance. Right, and whether we pay VAT on this or not, let's just say not, and we will do a new vendor, and we'll call this vendor WEO, right? WEO, right, so, okay, and we'll apply this. And so now you'll see, actually, now that we've done one, we recognize that there's more, so we can just accept that. Okay, so, and of course you can do that for like subscriptions. So let's do that again. So we can do, I think we've got a subscriptions and membership. Again, this is a WEOs, and we can say, WEO. All right, so, and that's fine. So, and then again, with this, now we can see, we've got 4 of these. So let's view that, and we can just update that. Okay, so then the next good thing about this is let's connect a second WEO bank. So we can connect multiple WEO banks. And we did this because, after speaking to people, we realized people, even in the same business, had multiple bank accounts. So let's start this. Right, again, we are going to log into our using our OTP code. Okay, the code has come through now. Right, so we're going to choose all of these accounts and allow. Final OTP code for this demo. Okay. All right, so now we have the second account test connected. So that's this first one. And again, if we have a look in this account, we will see all of our movements, all of our transactions already created. And what's interesting about this is we now already can see, let's have a look at our suggestions. Our suggestions are membership, insurance, so we can start already accepting those. And you can see that everything in blue has been, automated from this. And so this is our original transfer in from, to start this account. That's the only one that we have to then manage. So the automation is going to take away hours and hours worth of work. And what's more interesting is we actually manage to do internal transfers between accounts as well. So if we moved money from, let's just say, our AED account of our bank account 29, or of the first one. So let's just do this as, let's say this as business 1, and this will do business 2. Right, so if we move money from our AED in business 1 to our AED in business 2, that will all be, the internal transfers will already be reconciled. And the reason that's important to do the internal transfers is because these are movements between accounts. So for example, if we have a look at our VAT account over here, right? So, we've had money, flowing into this VAT account from our current accounts. Here we have 100 AED coming in. We don't want to record this 100 AED as revenue because actually it's just a movement between accounts. So the internal transfer is what's needed to nullify that transaction, just to mark it as a movement within the company. And of course, we managed to do this cross-currency as well. So it's a multi-currency internal transfer that gets automated for you. So let's just do this one, categorize this one, and we can say this is interest earned, and our client in this case actually is WEO. So let's just do, we can just give it any. All right, so, and now you can see we automatically, categorize the rest of them. So here, we can see that we've only had to do a few transactions. So the automation is going to save many hours of work for customers using this integration. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Not much else has changed apart from everything that we do behind the scenes. And one of the reasons we can do that now is because we just completed the last phase of our advanced multi-currency, and that allows us to hook in all of these transactions and automate everything, even movement between different currencies. So here we can see, if we go back to this AED one, if we have a look here, you can see the rate that we had when we moved 200 AED to 50 to our euro account, and this was the rate that we used. Or this was the rate that was used when movement was completed in WEO. So, everything done, no having to do this yourself. All right, anyway, I hope this was helpful, and we're very excited about this update.